Hello and welcome to another episode of Your Power Echoes with Julie Kalungi. I am your host and trainer, and this is where we empower the entrepreneur in you to rise and shine to your awesome destiny and create that residual income, because you've got residual bills to pay. So grab your favorite teapot or cuppa, sit back and chill out for a bit while I share and talk about what's on my mind, sneak in some awesome deals, and talk about home-based business, internet marketing, social media marketing, and all that good juice. Feel free to chat it up in the comment section below. Share your insights, your interests, whatever it is that interests you, anything that excites you or you are bummed out about, and anything else you want to chat about. Not sure who I am? Head on to julescowpoly.com and get to know Julie Sale. If you have questions on online internet marketing, Hello, Fumbi, Sophia, Andrew, Mwesigwa, how are you doing? How are you doing today? It's Friday, it's question and answer Friday, or it's free coaching Friday, where I literally answer your questions. Not what I think you like, but what you tell me you want me to answer. And today we're going to start with two very powerful questions, which are at the top of this video. And question number one is, how do you prioritize your day when you work from home? I mean, working from home can be kind of hard, and prioritizing your day can be even harder when you work from home. So how do you do it, Julie? Question number two was, how did you decide on which home business to choose? How do you choose a home-based business? Now, I'm gonna share this video, and if you feel that this is gonna be value to somebody, please do share with somebody right now. This is your opportunity to share, and I like to know that my day is set for success. Now, success is not necessarily achieving that big huge dream you have in your mind. Success is achieving that step you're taking towards your dream. So prioritizing is very, 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 very important. So while I share this with a couple groups, I want you to think about what you want to prioritize in your life today. And I'm going to give you the exact steps you can do to prioritize that and bring that to fruition. Sure, lots of you are wondering, how do you prioritize your day if you work from home? It's a matter of sacrificing some days. And some days it's a matter of literally telling yourself, you're the boss, and you're the worker, so get to work. So let me show you some really amazing new ways to raise your energy when you're at home and to get your results that you're looking for. Okay, number one, prioritizing. What do you understand by prioritizing? That's very important. So let's get this filter off so that we can stop being distracted by the filter and just focus on the task at hand. So thank you, Facebook, for the filters. I loved the music. Okay, so we are ready to share prioritizing. Prioritizing. There are two types of prioritizing. Number one, your high priority versus your low priority tasks. So you want to know what are those tasks that are high priority, those that must get done, and those that are essential for the growth of your business, career, life, or whatever the goal is that you're looking to get, the result you're going to get at the end. If you prioritize and if you bring your mind focused, laser focused, blinkered almost towards that task. There are two types of tasks as a business owner, as a worker home parent and entrepreneur. I know I've got to get things done. I've got to get shit done, as some people say. So I want to break down the activities that I do and that you too will have to do going on into your business to create the results you're looking for. You'll find that there are two things, like I've said, there are high priority tasks and low priority tasks. High atwine patience to mwene, how are you doing? And I use D for ditching, as ditch that task. It does not serve you. You want to write down the activities. You write things down and you draw a line. High, low. Yeah? High, and I don't even think you can see. High, low. I think you can think, what has she scratched? High and low. Draw a line between the two. Then you write the activities you gotta have to do. There's nobody else who can do them. It's you. You are the only one who can do this specific task. Write it down. It's very high priority because you are the denominator in that one. You're the determiner of the success of that specific task If you don't do it, no one's gonna get it done. So the next these don't let anything stand in your way of getting this activity done. Don't let any distraction. Don't, if there are dishes in the sink, let them pile up. If the yard needs sweeping, let the yard stay. It's not gonna change. I mean, no one's gonna judge you on how dirty your yard was, but you will be judged on the results you brought into your life and the lives you changed and impacted. So don't mind the yard for the next week or two while you focus on this specific task that you're gonna do. Welcome. I'm glad I'm your superstar. That's very, very flattering. Thank you, Patience. So you must ditch those other tasks that do not need doing. So that's the D. Ditch the dishes in the sink, the yard that needs sweeping, that friend who is calling you and all they want to do is gossip. All those things you don't have to do right away, right now. Ditch them. Now, on the other side is P. Pitch means that you pitch it to somebody else. That task that you do not need to do, that you're not supremely qualified to do, that does not get you excited to do, and somebody else can do it either for free or at a as in bargain basement rate. Pitch them that task and see if they are ready to do it, and pay them that rate upfront so that they are motivated to get the job done. Give them your time frame, give them your code of conduct, and let them get on with the job. You are not going to become their manager watching over their shoulder, because then you miss the time you have created to do the task you need to do. Hey, Senyondo Derek, how are you doing? Hi, Desire, how are you doing? Welcome to this broadcast. So, pitch somebody else and hand them the task. Other people call it delegating, outsourcing. It could be that someone who's your best friend who's ready to help you. It could be somebody you hire. It could be somebody who you contract or subcontract. Whatever it is you need to do, if you do not have to do it and you're not qualified to do it and you do not have the skills to do it and you do not have the time to skill up and do that task, please outsource it. Hey, Julius Kayombo, how are you doing? So I've talked about the D, those activities that have very little negative ramifications in your business, but somebody else can do them, or you can do them later. Ditch them. Pitch somebody else that task that they are more qualified to do, and they probably can do it for you for free or at a very low price. Let them get on with the job, so you are free to prioritize. Do not then waste the time you have created after you've prioritized it by doing all kinds of nonsense. Don't spend 2 hours on the phone gossiping with your friend because now you have 2 free hours. They are not free. You've prioritized that time to create results. Yellow, Derek, how are you doing? So K is for keep. Keep those activities that you must do yourself. I've already told you that these activities that you're qualified, you enjoy, you wake up excited to do. You want to do these activities, so keep them. So ditch those activities that don't serve you or can be done later. Pitch and delegate activities that you can give to somebody else, and then prioritize the time you've freed for the keepers, the activities that you are qualified, that you are the one that can do those activities best. You're qualified, you're excited, you're ready to get that party started. Get them done. Prioritizing your activities this way will allow you to see the ideal scenario. It will also allow you to see where you need help in the future going forward, because you might not be in that place where you're able to pay somebody else for long term to do that task. Hey, Ayana, how are you doing? So I've met many people who cannot prioritize that way. So, and I've gone through productivity several times on this live show, but this was a specific question. How do you prioritize your day? I mean, you're working at home. You're a mom. We see your kids in the videos sometimes. How do you actually get any work done? And you keep telling us you go out and enjoy your day. We see your images. So we want to know how you get anything done with all those things going on in your life. So I wanted to really zone in and tell you what I really get, how I get it done. The ideal scenario is you begin to take deliberate steps towards your dream. Now, some people don't even know what their dream is, and I really can't help you there. You have to know what you want in your life for you to even take the first step towards it. And then you have to make a decision to decide. Sometimes, There's a decision to get started, and then there's a decision to decide to build that thing or do whatever it is you want to do and need to do, desire to do to get the results you're going to do. Until that decision is made, you'll turn around, you run around like a headless chicken, as they say in my language, or you will be like a hamster in a hamster cage, running around and getting nowhere, and it's very frustrating to be there. So I have some clients who literally re-engineer how they spend their time in their business, because I have literally given them this type of, prioritizing. High payoff activities that use your unique gifts. Everything else has to be either outsourced, delegated, or literally cut out of your life. There are some things that you just literally need to cut out. I'll tell you something, like, I did not necessarily cut it out because I see it several times a day as I'm walking in and around my home, but TV watching somebody else who has already achieved what they want to do, or watching all this negative stuff on telly is not gonna build the life you want for you. So I literally cut out telly. Most days of the week I don't watch any telly. I may watch a program or two with my kids once in a while, but television is not something I watch. And now here's the deal. Because I don't watch that much television, I also don't pay for things like cable, Sky, and all that stuff. Why should I? Because then I'd be encouraging my children to do what I'm saying shouldn't be done. Hey, Rukia, how are you doing? In order to focus your life to get the things sometimes you've got to choose for your children. It does not matter how much money is flowing into your coffers. If you want your children to achieve great things, guide them towards activities that will build their minds up and also help them to grow as people. That means if you're not encouraging them to watch television, don't open them up to things that you might not even be in a position to monitor what they're doing. Since I'm in my office most of the day, I'm not going to monitor what they're watching in the other room. So I don't want to give them an open ticket to watch Sky and cable and everything that's on there that could be age inappropriate, that could teach them things that I don't want them to learn just because I'm not there to stop them. So you want to prioritize. And when you cut out that check for cable and Sky, you're going to have some extra $50, $100 to pay into your business or to buy something that will build your future. It is a small sacrifice to pay for a better tomorrow. So consider that. Because someone was telling me $40 was a lot of money, and I thought, I'm sure you've got a smartphone, I'm sure you're paying cable, I'm sure you're paying so many things, you're wearing Adidas shoes and all those things that are not necessarily serving you, but you think other people will think you are great if you have them. So prioritize. Now, I'm even going outside of business, and I'm saying prioritize. Thank you, Precious Claire. Andrew Mwesiga, how are you doing? Thank you. So prioritize those activities that will pay off, that use your unique gifts, that you are qualified to do and you love and you wake up excited to do them. Everything else, delegate, pitch someone else, outsource, or ditch. Okay? That is how I prioritize my work day. Plus, obviously, I've told you before, several times before, you can see my diary, packed full of things to do. You have to write things down. If you've not written it down, it's not going to get done. So write it down. Then you know you're going to action it. It also tells your mind that you have something to do, so get doing with it. Then make sure you have your diary in front of you, because otherwise if you close it, that's it. You're going to ignore. And then 3, 4, 5 weeks down the road, you'll remember there was this thing I was supposed to do 5 weeks ago and I didn't do it because I wrote it down, but I closed my diary. Your diary is meant to be by your desk, ready for you. You're looking at it and you're ticking off. Do you know how exciting, unbelievably exciting it is to tick off all those things that you have to reward yourself every day. It's part of prioritizing. One of my priorities every blessed day, every evening, is to tick off my list and say, I've done that. I haven't finished that off. Let me reprioritize it for tomorrow so I can finish it off. By the end of the month, I've celebrated every day, I've celebrated every week, and every month I'm celebrating something even more exciting, a paycheck. Not just every month, every week, and sometimes every day. When you focus and you prioritize, you will have what you call a life that you have designed. You will live life by design. It is not a cliche. Actually, it is something people do when they focus on what they want and desire, and then go forward to expect it by taking the action they need to do. So Everything else that doesn't require special talents or gifts, you want to leave even for another day. You can leave it for another day. Like I said, the yard doesn't need sweeping today. Unless it's overgrowing with weed, get somebody else to cut that yard. Get the young man down the road to cut your yard, your grass, and pay them a $5. Yeah, spread some of that wealth about. So let somebody else do the work that you don't necessarily need to. Does it need any skill to cut your yard? Does it need any skill to sweep that driveway and remove the leaves that have fallen for autumn? Does it need any special skill to iron a bunch of clothes? Get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. So I'll say one more thing about productivity. And it's something that has got us because we live in a digital era, a robotic era, a online era, World Wide Web. Emails. Do not prioritize your emails at any one given time. Instead of checking your email, handle it. Someone's going to say, what's the difference? There is a major difference. We often check our emails several times an hour. Literally, some people are forever checking their emails. See, my phone, I have 2 phones. That's off. So no notifications for me. And so is that. I will not answer the phone. I will not let my phone distract me because I have email notifications, Facebook notifications, Pinterest notifications, whatever, and all pinging, WhatsApp notification on my phone. Now I could turn them on silent, but in my mind I know they're there. But when it's off, by the time I pull it and I'm wasting time. Switching it back on, nah. Hey Laurie English, hey Robin Garrett, how are you doing? So instead, schedule a block of time. Schedule 30 to 45 minutes of your day for your personal email. Now, if you're at work, you have to check your work email because you could have scheduled things that your manager wants you to do, or you're the manager and you need to make sure someone does them. Absolutely check your email, but still handle it. Schedule a specific time, or say in every hour I'll spend 10 minutes checking the email. That means 50 minutes of the day I'm doing focused, leveraged work. Handle your email. 30 to 45 minutes if you work at home, 30 to 45 minutes on your calendar, specifically in your diary. Specifically, write it down. You're going to do your email. Then you go into your email and either answer whatever needs to be answered or file it away in a folder that you know you're going to check, or delete it. If it's not serving you, delete it. Otherwise, you'll have a pile of emails that you haven't read sitting in your email, lowering your own value in your own email. You start to even avoid the important messages because you don't know what's important and what's not important because there's so much email sitting in there. So delete it. Handling your email. It's a great prioritizing factor, because then you will not be distracted by emails that are not important. Guess what? If you keep deleting a certain person or organization or certain emails that keep popping into your inbox, they will no longer be delivered into your primary folder. They will be delivered into another folder, promotional, whatever, social folder, somewhere else where you won't even really see it first. And therefore, that is even better. Prioritize. So I've just given you a highly technical way to prioritize your day.
Kalungi here.
You know the drill of break it down, monthly goals, weekly goals, daily to-dos. But how do you manage your daily to-dos? I've just broken it down for you. Wow, that's it for today. I enjoyed that video. Let's do it again sometime soon. Share your pleasures below, like and comment on this podcast. And until the next episode, why not share and subscribe so that other people may find. And until next show, it's been your host Julie Seal Kalungi, and I am blessed to have been here with you. Rise and shine to your awesome destiny. God bless you. Bye.
Now.